Speaking English. So many people in the world are struggling to speak in English. I am again saying, so many people are struggling to speak in English. So, in speaking English, what we have to do at first? So, in speaking English means if we want to speak in English, what thing we have to do at first? So, doing some action to speak in English, we have to understand two things. One thing is what is speaking, another thing is why is speaking. What is speaking? When we express our thoughts, feelings, expression, it is called speaking. So why is speaking English? In the modern day, we need in every sector in speaking English. If you can't speak in English in modern day, you can't go forward. So for that reason, we have to learn speaking English. So to do that thing, what we have to do at first? At first, from day one, you have to start speaking. What kinds of sound you make doesn't matter. Matter is speaking. So I will suggest you to start speaking from day one. You can speak so many things. What you see around you, what you observe, what you feels, and you can describe various kinds of object, and you can describe about your favorite singer, favorite player, and favorite actress, and you can describe so many things what you feels. The other things means two number. If you want to speak in English, you have to know so many vocabulary. So I will suggest to you to learn 5 or 10 vocabulary means words in every day. It will help you so much in speaking English. When you know so much words, that time you feel comfortable in speaking English. And in nursery, you can write all those words on your notebook. And you have to do this thing obviously. Because if you don't write anything, you forget those kinds of things after a few days. So for that reason, I will suggest you to write all kinds of words, what kinds of words you learn. And after a week, you can revise all those kinds of words. The other things, listening. Listening plays a great important role in speaking. Through listening, we can learn so many things. Expression, tune, so many things we can learn from listening. So, at least you have to listen 15 or 20 minutes in every day. And you can listen any kinds of videos. What kinds of videos you like to watch. If you don't watch of your likeable video, you feel boring. When you watch of your likeable videos, that time you don't feel boring, and your speaking journey will be enjoyable. For that, I will suggest you to listen what kinds of thing you want to listen. The other things, reading. Reading also play a great important role in speaking English. When you read, that time you understand a structure of English sentences. That time you can learn new words, and that words you can apply when you speak in English. You can write, sorry, you can read any kinds of books, any kinds of things like motivational books, educational books, newspaper, kids story books. Means what kinds of books you like to read, you can read that kinds of books. The other things play a great important role, that is subtitle. When you watch subtitle, that time you can connect words with feelings, emotions, and with reality. For that I will suggest you to watch subtitle. In necessary, you can write that subtitle and you can revise that subtitle so that you can be fluent in English. So, end of the day means conclusion of this webinar, you have to do all those things consistently, because consistently is matter, not matter so great matter. All these kinds of things you have to do every day consistently. You have to be dedicated if you want to speak in English, if you want to learn how to speak in English. So I will suggest you to do all these kinds of things so that you can speak in English. And you have to do another things, you have to think in English. You have to charge sense and field, not meaning. You don't have to translate into your mother tongue. You have to think in English so that you can be fluent as much as so early. So think in English, speak in English.